Congress's 2-week recess beginning July 3rd, however, that's less than a month away, is pushing any action until after July 20th. Joining me right now is Louisiana Congressman, House Minority Whip, Steve Scalise. Congressman, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
Morning. Morning. Always good to be with you, Maria.
So where are you? Where are you and your colleagues on the next round of relief?
Well, again, we're still working on the $2+ trillion that's already out there, making sure that it works well. You just saw earlier this week the Senate passed the bill the House passed last week to make even more reforms and improvements to the Paycheck Protection Program. That should probably get signed by President Trump today. That's going to help a lot of American small businesses who hopefully are going to be able to come through this and start opening up more fully in the next few weeks. And so, that's something that we were all able to come together to pass, very bipartisan. Some of these things that you're hearing out there, like bailing out failed states, that's not going to happen. And we've just got to work right now on getting our economy back open, Maria. When you talk about the jobs reports that are very dire, we also know that we're starting to see businesses come back. That's where our focus needs to be, is helping them come out of this, to bring jobs back, to restore the American dream that's lost for so many people, that needs to get back in place.
So much conversation about what the relief should look like. And then there's also a conversation taking place that, well, let's see how the CARES Act works out before we start talking about another relief package. You said that the president will be signing today into law the changes for the PPP program, and that includes longer amount of time for the business to have the loan, and they have more flexibility in terms of how much money will go to their employees versus how much they can spend on other things like overhead. Is that right, Congressman?
That's correct. You go from 8 weeks up to 24 weeks to utilize it, because we did see the recovery was expected to move quicker. And of course, many states were later in opening up phase one. And so let's give them more opportunity to come back there. And then on the payroll side, as businesses were forced in many states to shut down even longer, their employees weren't coming back. And of course, we saw with the $600 per week. So let's give them more flexibility so that they can at least utilize that money. If more employees weren't coming back, they shouldn't be penalized for that. So this helps a lot of small businesses. But the real answer, as we all know, is going to be to get our economy back open. You're seeing states that did it safely, by Maria. The states that opened up earlier, faster, are not having any spikes in their hospital system, any different than states that stayed shut in. And so that's the real important thing. It was all about the health data. It was all about our hospitals not being overrun. Well, our hospitals haven't been overrun. Not one hospital in America had a shortage of ventilators. Let's start opening our hospitals back up. Let's start getting people back out to their jobs again and going to get their health care checkups again. Look at all the data that's out there right now on the negative health consequences of the shut-in, because people didn't go and get their doctor's visits and their mammograms and ultrasounds. This is serious concerns that this is causing to people's health by staying shut in.
You're absolutely right. Steve Moore, jump in.
Hi, Steve Scalise, your friend Steve Moore here. Quick point I wanted to make. You and I have talked about this over the last number of weeks. The real urgent importance of repealing the payroll tax is the single best way to get Americans a pay raise and to get employers to hire more. You and I have talked about that. I'm not hearing, I'm worried that Republicans are backing off that. Will you please reassure me that Republicans will insist on some kind of tax relief for employers and people who are working?
Yeah, clearly, Stephen, obviously, we've talked about this for a long time. You were an advocate, by the way, very, very early off of opening the economy up again and the damage it does, not only economically, but physically to people, their mental health, their physical health, by having a shut-in. And so President Trump's been very vocal from the beginning. And, you and Art Laffer and others were vocal about the importance of a payroll tax cut, something that probably would be the quickest stimulus. So I think it's still out there. We're not going to trade it off for bad permanent policy like the Green New Deal, but clearly it's something that's still on the table.
Yeah. Well, what about this report in the New York Times? I want to ask you about this, that says it's going to take $7.9 trillion to get us out of this in terms of what the pandemic will cost the economy over 10 years. Congressman, is that what you think, that it's going to? This new projection finds the virus costing the U.S. economy $7.9 trillion. Poor countries are facing a debt crisis, obviously, and will be hit even harder.
Well, whatever the total number is, we know it's very large because we're already hearing reports of in the restaurant industry, for example, 25% of the restaurants may not come back. In retail, you just mentioned JCPenney, other retailers that aren't coming back. Of course, on the tech side, there's a lot of companies that are benefiting on the tech side. The oil and gas industry hopefully is starting to come back when you see those jobs numbers, but not the jobs, the oil price. But really, global demand has to come back. Global demand for oil, global demand for all products. And the quicker it can come back, the lower that number will be. That's why the shut-in has to end. We've seen now there are negative consequences to keeping people at home. And our hospitals, not only are they not overrun, our hospitals are dying on the brink because they don't have enough patients that are coming in and getting their normal operations and procedures. So we've got to get our economy open up. It's a large number. We can limit that number by getting our economy back on track and restoring jobs for people.
All right, Congressman, it's great to see you this morning. Thank you so much. We will be watching the developments. Congressman Steve Scalise joining us there.